Welcome to the Kapo's show, and today's journey is not for the faint of heart. From the endless yellow halls of Level 0 to the haunted luxury of the Terror Hotel, and finally, the desolate Wastelands. 3 nightmares, 1 unlucky chameleon. Will Kapo find a way out, or just fall deeper into the backrooms? Reality glitched. The water, the walls, everything vanished. And now, endless yellow hallways, buzzing lights, and carpet that smells like sadness. Congratulations, Kapo. You've just no-clipped into the backrooms. Level 0. The backrooms aren't like anything you've seen before. The rooms repeat forever. The carpet is always wet, and the fluorescent hum never stops. Your mission? Survive the first level, and find a way out before something else finds you. You're gonna need a flashlight, because when the lights flicker, you'll wish you had one. Comfortable shoes, it's endless walking, a bottle of water. Because thirst comes slower than madness, but it still comes. Chalk or tape to mark the walls, and most importantly, nerves of steel. Panic will only get you lost faster. Rule number 1, don't trust the layout. The rooms loop, bend, and shift when you're not looking. If it feels familiar, it might not be the same hallway anymore. Rule number 2, avoid the dark zones. If the lights go out in a section, congratulations, you just discovered a death trap. Rule number 3, listen carefully. The humming of the lights is constant. If it stops, that means something else is listening instead. Rule number 4, don't run. Running echoes through the halls, and echoes attract attention. Fun fact, the backroom started as a single unsettling photo posted online in 2019. Just a bland yellow office, but it sparked one of the internet's biggest horror universes. Now it has hundreds of levels, creatures, and survival rules. And lucky Kapo, he's stuck in Level 0. So, to recap, don't trust the halls. Avoid the dark. Listen for silence and move slow. Kapo survived Nessie and by pure luck managed to find an exit from Level 0. At least for now. And you? Would you keep walking? Or sit down and wait for something to find you? Finally, he spotted a door. The only one that looked different. With no choice left, he opened it. And instead of freedom, he stepped into a long, red-carpeted corridor. Crystal chandeliers, dark wooden walls, and soft jazz echoing in the distance. Congratulations, Kapo. You've just checked into Level 5, the Terror Hotel. At first, it feels safe. Sofas in the lobby, banquet halls, even working elevators. But here's the catch. This hotel doesn't have real guests. Only things pretending to be. Your mission? Escape before the hospitality eats you alive. You're gonna need strong nerves. The jazz never stops. A mirror shard to check if what you see is real. A rope to mark your path in the looping hallways. Earplugs, because silence here is worse than the music. And the most important thing, the wisdom to never order room service. Rule number 1, avoid the staff. They look polite in their uniforms, but if you stare too long, they'll stare back and then start following you. Rule number 2, don't trust the food. The banquets look elegant, but up close, the dishes are rotten. Take a bite, and congratulations. You just poisoned yourself in style. Rule number 3, never stay in the rooms. The beds may look soft, but once the door closes, you may never leave again. Rule number 4, elevators are traps. They don't go up or down. They just drop you into new, endless corridors. Worst case, they open into hallways lined with broken mirrors, and none of the reflections are yours. Fun fact, haunted hotels are everywhere in folklore and horror. From the Overlook Hotel in The Shining to ghostly inns in Japan. People are terrified of places meant for rest that turn into prisons. And in Level 5, checking in is easy, but checking out is almost impossible. So, to recap, avoid the staff, don't eat the food, don't sleep in the rooms, and never trust the elevators. Kapo barely made it out of the Terror Hotel, but the jazz is still stuck in his head. And you? Would you risk a night here, or keep running through the back rooms forever? Hoping for freedom, he opened it. only to be blinded by scorching sunlight and thrown into a vast wasteland. Congratulations, Kapo. You've just entered level 61, the Wastelands. This level looks like the aftermath of a nuclear apocalypse. Cracked ground, rusted billboards, collapsed buildings, and car wrecks half buried in radioactive sand. The air is dry, choking, and carries the constant sound of metal creaking in the wind. And the worst part, you're not alone. You're gonna need a canteen, even if it's rusty, a mask or cloth to cover your face from the sandstorms, a sturdy stick or pipe, both weapon and walking tool, something shiny, to distract the mutant dogs, and most importantly, a plan for when the horizon starts moving. Rule number 1, watch out for sandstorms. When the winds rise, visibility drops to 0. If you don't find shelter fast, congratulations. You'll be wandering in circles until something else finds you. Rule number 2, avoid the dogs. These aren't pets. They're skeletal, glowing-eyed creatures that hunt in packs. If you hear growling in the wind, climb anything you can find. Cars, ruins, even a rusty billboard. Rule number 3, never trust distant figures. The humanoid shapes on the horizon, shadows. Get close and they vanish. Chase them too long, and you'll never find your way back. Rule number 4, be careful with ruins. Some broken houses or containers look like shelter, but many are nests of hostile hunters. If it smells like death, it probably is. Fun fact, wastelands like this show up in myths and modern fiction alike, from deserts and ancient epics to post-apocalyptic worlds like Mad Max and Fallout. Humanity has always feared barren lands where survival depends on resourcefulness and pure luck. So, to recap, hide from the storms, dodge the mutant dogs, ignore the shadows, and never trust the ruins. Kapo barely survived the wastelands, but he's covered in sand, coughing dust, and swears he'll never complain about school hallways again. And you? Would you wander across this desert, or lie down and let the sand swallow you whole? Thanks for watching The Kapo Show, and see you in the next adventure.